This is the first video for Chapter 10, Place and Development of Channel Systems. On the first slide here, different product classes do suggest different place objectives. What we're talking about with this is that different levels of customer urgency, customer convenience, product information needs, all of these suggest different place needs as well. So as you're looking at convenience, as you're looking at urgency, you have to determine the different needs in regards to your decision with your place guidelines. Place system is not automatic. More than one place arrangement may be appropriate or absolutely needed to reach different target markets and to reach them effectively. And the place decisions have long-run effects, which means that they are usually harder to change than those made for other components of the marketing mix. Once you are in a place and you have that set up in place for your locations and your channels of distribution, it may be difficult to just cancel that and get out of that right off the bat. We're talking about direct channel distribution. That's just straight from the manufacturer to the customer. These are reasons why you might choose that setup over another. Greater control just simply means you have control over the entire marketing job, the entire distribution channel. Everything is set and controlled by you. You may be able to get your product to the customer at a lower cost, which in turn not only saves them money, but potentially you could get more profit from it as well. The internet does make direct distribution easier for many firms, and they take extreme advantage of that. You have the one-on-one contact with the customers, that direct communication with the customers. You can be more aware of any changes that they have in their attitudes or their needs or their wants as well. It does make the adjustments easier and a little bit faster, actually, because intermediaries are not involved, and sometimes there's not really an intermediary out there, a wholesaler or retailer, that is suitable for what you're looking for. Girl Scouts are just another example of a direct channel of distribution, and this is just one example of what they are doing to try to make sure that people can find what product it is that they're actually looking for using this cookie locator app. This one's for the iPhone, I believe, specifically. Direct channels. When do you want to go with the intermediaries? Well, when you want to have convenience for the customers and you want to make sure that they have easy access to your products, that's one reason. Some customers do have this store loyalty where they prefer to shop at specific department stores or locations or retail outlets, and you want to make sure you get your product into those stores so that you don't miss out on their potential sales and their business. Indirect channels could also cause you to have lower initial investments, because you don't have to pay for warehouses, you may not have to pay for your own retail store, you may not have to pay for any kind of information technology as well. All you have to do is just pay for transportation. Alright, checking your knowledge. Andrea's Kitchen is a catering business that operates by means of its own website. Customers order party platters, pastries, and other foods that the company makes to order. The items are then vacuum packed in dry ice and shipped to the customer's address via overnight delivery. Andrea's Kitchen is a part of, the best answer here would be direct channel, because they are going to Andrea's website, they are communicating directly with her, ordering directly from her, and she is shipping it out directly to the consumer. So that would be a direct channel. Channel specialists may reduce discrepancies and separations. We talked about the discrepancy of quantity and the discrepancy of assortment. The discrepancy of quantity is just the difference between the quantity that the producers want to make that's economical for them to make and what consumers really want. We don't want those large quantities. Alright, and discrepancy of assortment, the producers want to make just one type of product the way that it is, plain and simple. It's more cost effective for them to do that, but we as consumers want variety as well. So there can be considerable distances that separate the producers and the consumers in these two areas. Customers may not be adequately informed about product choices, what they are, what's available, where they can get them, and these channel specialists have now evolved to deal with those specific types of separations and discrepancies to meet the needs of the customers, to make them aware of what's going on, and to fill those gaps. All right, 4 terms here that you want to be aware of. Accumulating is just simply collecting products from many small producers. If you accumulate something, you're collecting it, you're holding on to it, so that's what they're doing, collecting products. Bulk breaking is now breaking apart, dividing large quantities of products into small quantities of products, so that they're more the size of what you and I would want when we purchase something. Now, wholesalers and retailers do adjust their assortment discrepancies by using the bottom 2, the sorting and assorting. Sorting is simply separating products into qualities and grades that are desired by the consumer, based upon what the consumer wants, not what the business thinks is right. And assorting is putting together a variety of products to give a target market exactly what it wants. You got to make sure that you're keeping your eye open for any kind of changes, whether it be in the industry or through the target market themselves. Channel relationship must be managed. Marketing manager has to choose what type of channel system to develop, potentially to join or to use. The whole channel should have a product market commitment. In essence, all members of the channel has to focus on the same target market and meeting their needs and their wants. The traditional channel system is where members make little or no effort to cooperate with each other. They just do their own business. They're looking out for themselves, looking out for number one, and there can be a lot of conflicts that get in the way with that. These conflicts can be vertical and they can be horizontal. The vertical conflicts are when there's a conflict between 2 firms at different levels in the channel of distribution. It could be manufacturer and retailer, or retailer and wholesaler, or something like that. Horizontal conflicts are the ones that occur between 2 firms at the same level. So 2 retailers on the same level could be having a potential conflict as well. And what you need to do is make sure that you manage any kind of channel conflict appropriately. It's inevitable that it's going to happen. You just got to make sure you do a good job of handling it, and make sure that you are looking out for the customer's best interest so that they receive the best value possible. And the channel captain is the person who usually watches over this, and he's the one who guides all the relationships within the channel of distribution. And that is the end of the first video.